Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Rebel Marketing. Had a little bit of a misfire a few minutes ago. That probably looks really ugly, but there it is. Apparently, live video is a little more difficult than it looks. Anyway, today we're going to talk about 4 ways to turn your blog into a lead generating machine. And I want to preface this with an idea. And that is that if you are a marketer of anything online, whether your business is brick and mortar, a coffee shop, dry cleaner, or if you simply sell information products online, the premise is still the same. When you're marketing online, every single thing you do is to lead to one thing, and that's to get a person onto your buyer's list, customer list. See, a lot of people talk about list building where they do whatever they can to get as many people as possible on their list, and then they do weird kind of things with their email. And I don't want to get into all that because I think it's actually the wrong way to go. Your objective to get people onto your email list so that you can talk to them on a daily basis about everything. That whole build a relationship and all that. You don't have to stroke people and nurture them and coddle them and all this. If they're looking for what you have, if you're interesting, they're going to want to hear what you have to say. And if your product or service will meet their needs, they will buy it. Now, one more step from that, the rage on marketing funnels. Your funnel is designed to sell something to someone right now. So if someone gets into your funnel and they don't buy, the funnel has failed, and then it goes into follow-up mode. So with that in mind, think everything you do online is designed to bring people into your marketing funnel, which ultimately is your email list. Okay, so the first thing that we talk about is on your blog, your sidebar. You want to make your sidebar interesting and alive for people to notice, and that's going to probably be with a banner with some kind of copy that induces them to sign up for your email list. And the way, or one way we found to be effective, is you make the banner interesting, and when someone clicks the banner, we have what we call a click pop. And what that means is a little window opens up with the opt-in form, and then when they opt in, then they'll be on your email list. So there are different ways you can juice this up, and the most common probably is the opt-in welcome gift. And I understand a lot of people call this a bribe, which I think has a negative way of looking at it, and they call it a lead magnet, which is another thing where, see, if it's a magnet and you're picking up iron shavings, it gets all of them. But that's not really what you want. What you're after is someone who truly resonates with your message, so you want to be selective about who comes on your email list. Because let's face it, lots of people don't want to get emails that they're not interested in. So the closer you can get to finding someone who's interested in what you've got, then the better off you're going to be. You'll have fewer spam complaints. They'll be looking forward to hearing from you, and everyone's happy. Okay, so the next step you can do with this is you make that banner sticky. What does that mean? Well, if you're WordPress blog, then you can get plugins, and there's a plugin that's on the article that we'll give you a link to. And what this does when you put it in, it makes a little checkbox in under your text, the text widget. Okay, so you have a text widget, and on all of your text widgets, it puts a little box that you can check that says make this sticky. And what that means is you're scrolling down a page, the banner on the right hand side will actually follow along as your visitor is scrolling down. So if they haven't clicked on it, it still stays right there in front of them, so they have the idea that they can still click on it at any length of time. So now you've got your sidebar taken care of. The next thing I want to talk about is a content upgrade. And what this is, you have a further article on what they're already reading. So instance, if you're on your blog, you're talking about dog care, and you're talking about the best way to get rid of fleas, then the next step up would be, okay, here's a link to something that goes further into dog care, and you're probably going to be talking about their hair or their skin, and how you can make their coat less likely to attract fleas or whatever. You see, the idea is to stay on point with what you're talking about, but you want to give them more of the same. And there's a couple of different ways to do this. One of the ways I like is a text link right in your article, so they can click that link and it says, hey, if you want this, then you opt in and we'll send you the PDF that has the rest of this information that you're looking for. For instance, you have 10 ways you can teach your dog a trick, and you say, here's 3 ways, and then here's the content upgrade. To get 7 more ways to teach your dog a trick, click here, opt in, then you send them your welcome gift, which is about your the rest of what you're talking about. It's like an expansion. Okay, so these are 2 ways that are very effective at getting people to opt into your list from your blog, that actually have a little more juice to them than just this, and we'll sign up for my newsletter thing off on the side. Now, there are 2 more of these, and if you click on the link that's either above or below this video, it'll take you to a page where you can see the other 2, which are going to deal with further ways that you can increase interaction with people opting into your list from your blog post. I appreciate you suffering through this. My first one, attempting to teach something on a live camera, and it's a little weird, but it's actually lots of fun, except for that thing that happened in the beginning. So anyway, keep coming back and checking out my channel. This is on Rocket Mobile, and I'm Rebel from Rocket and Rebel. You can find us also at The Adventures of Rocket and Rebel right here on Facebook. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, and remember, keep on marketing. I'm out.